Biscuits!
Did somebody say biscuits?
Biscuits!
Hi there, Lanky Explorer here. Well, seeing as you're here and the footage wasn't, here's an update on the map to show the progress so far on the walk commute. With a rarely spotted train fizzing past, we were almost up to Coombe Valley and it felt like podcast o'clock. A diary of a CEO, in case you're wondering. Highly recommended. As I shared my good morning wishes to the same runner for the fourth time, I headed on to Crowhurst with the banana accompanied serene sunrise. Now, you're probably thinking, well, Lanky Explorer, this is all well and good, but what does Crowhurst actually mean? Now, it's actually divided into two Old English words. Crow meaning nook corner, or it's like a small area, and Hurst, of course, meaning a wooded hill. So there you go, the more you know. Now, I've got to say, I've seen a lot of bin and bench setups in my time, and trust me, there's nothing more convenient when you're walking long distance, but the texture and design of this one with the glorious view was quite something. Anyway. After one of my finest sheep impressions and passing the remains of Crowhurst Hall, it was a beautiful morning, but time was getting on, so it was time to up the pace as we headed down into the crop fields. With Crowhurst now in the background and with the usual combination of stinging nettles and brambles trying to take down the Lanky Explorer, here's an awesome graphic to mark halfway. I know, right? Incredible. Only took me 3 hours. Anyway, back to the walk. We're heading towards Battle, a small town known for its rather historic year of 1066. However, before that, it was a key part of the salt production myriad. Right, that's enough learning for one video. Back to the over-dramatised music with what is really quite a lovely walk. Passing through one of the worst gates I've seen in my many miles, we headed up over the hill, through Saxon Wood, and on in the direction of Netherfield. After negotiating one of the toughest obstacles on the walk, I got a whiff of malt loaf in the air and I was wondering, is it my lucky day? Am I going to spot a malt loaf tree? With the strong scent of malt loaf essentially guiding the Lanky Explorer, the hills were beginning to froth as we guided ourselves northbound. And as a quick side note, if you're ever interested in the route taken, check out the YouTube description for a link to Strava. With the office opening in less than an hour, the pressure was heating up, and with an incredible amount of gates on this route and the high points still to come, I needed to keep focused as we ploughed through the glorious woodland. With the final mile underway, I knew my senses wouldn't let me down as I spotted a fully buttered loaf of malt loaf available in the tree. And whilst haters would say this was staged, it was just what I needed to push on in the final mile. With yet more obstacles threatening to stop the lanky explorer in his vertical tracks, the malt loaf had been consumed as we pushed up the final hill through Mountfield. And after 1,600 feet in elevation, over 20,000 steps, arrival time 8:52. The Walk Commute, job done. Hello, Lanky Explorer here. Well, I hope that inspired you to set the alarm a few hours earlier. Honestly, it's so worth it to pack in the fresh air before a working day. Helps you think a lot clearer, and obviously it's just a beautiful thing to explore the trails, particularly at this time of the year. Okay, so of course, you know what time it is. It's prize time. And today I've got an amazing book. Most walkers would have heard of this. It's called The Salt Path, and it's about an incredible couple left with virtually nothing, living on benefits, but they go out and they head through the southwest coast path, and it's just a fantastic, inspiring story. I promise you'll get something from this, and if you haven't heard of it or if you haven't read it, this is your chance to be inspired by this incredible duo. And to be in with a chance of winning this prize, it's a counting one once again. I need you to tell me how many gates you saw in this entire video. Now be sure to comment on the YouTube video, and the first to do so correctly will win the book. Well, thanks once again for watching. If I'm looking a little bit tired, all will be revealed in the next video. It's mountain training, and it's coming very soon. What a view.